First impressions: Hwayugi brings sharp wit, fantastic performances, and thrilling fantasy. The classic tale of Journey to the West is retold as a Korean drama with Lee Seung Gi in his first role since leaving the army, and an exciting combination of CGI and special effects. The latest addition to your list of favorite dramas, Hwayugi combines sharp wit, fantastic performances, and thrilling fantasy to keep you in front of the television this holiday season and beyond. An unfortunate little girl with the power to see ghosts, Jin Sun-mi makes a deal with a conniving spirit, Sun No-gong, to release him from a magical prison in exchange for his protection. She wisely makes him pledge a contract with her, but he wiggles out of his obligation as soon as he is free. 25 years later, she's still plagued by spirits, and when she coincidentally sees him passing in the street, she's keen to collect on her contract. Soompi. Display. News. English. 300 by 250. Mobile. English. 300 by 250. ATF. Through the help of Louis, another spirit keen to return to the heavenly world, played by Cha Soo-won, the use of a jumgango, essentially a magical handcuff, and Sun-mi's quick thinking, Sun No-gong's got his work cut out for him if he is to remain free and continue his path of self-gain. Characters. Oh Yeon-seo as Jin Sun-mi. We first meet Jin Sun-mi, Oh Yeon-seo, as a friendless little girl being bullied at school. Despite being quite isolated, she presents herself as socially adept, well-spoken, and confident, brokering deals with strangers, first to exchange umbrellas with a magical man who rescues her with the use of his powerful umbrella, and then with the mysterious spirit whose strength she sees as a solution for her unearthly problems. She is essentially duped both times and comes out empty-handed, but jump to 25 years later, and she seems to have successfully gotten her life together. She is a wealthy CEO of a real estate group, she's sweet and empathetic to the ghosts she meets, and benefits financially and professionally from haunted houses. She still has no friends or family and is clearly lonely, but doesn't seem to be doing too badly until she comes across the mysterious spirit she released 25 years ago, just casually passing by on the street. It is later revealed that as punishment for releasing Sun No-gong from his prison, Sun-mi is hunted by evil spirits who believe that by eating her they will gain great power. They call her Samjang and believe her blood, which smells like lotus flowers and attracts them to her, will grant them great power if consumed. This forces her to seek protection from the very man that caused her all this trouble in the first place. So far, Jin Sun-mi is a strong-willed, courageous, and determined character whose lust for life has kept her alive in the face of adversity. Lee Seung Gi as Sun No-gong. A self-confessed very bad man, Sun No-gong is first introduced as a trapped spirit, alone in a house, waiting to be rescued. He's wily and manipulative and is soon freed without too much loss on his part. 25 years later, he's working as an exorcist to build brownie points so he can get back up to the heavenly world, where he will be able to drink alcohol again. He's motivated by selfishness, but is forced to act against his nature to become a deity again. He soon realizes he's being manipulated to commit good acts for very little return, so he gives up on that venture and starts searching for Samjang instead. If he eats her, he will possess great power, which is good enough in his books. However, once he realizes the little girl he once conned is the woman he is now supposed to eat, he struggles with his conscience. So far Hwayugi has shown himself to be a gentle spirit playing at being bad. He seems to have warmed to Seung Mi almost immediately, and despite threatening to eat her, he has protected her in more ways than one, visually struggling to stay on the right track and achieve his selfish goal. Cha Seung-won as Hwayugi, devilish overreactor, talent show host, and debonair fairy. Hwayugi is the chairman of Lucifer Entertainment, a well-known public figure with more than a few secrets. He too was being good so he can become a deity, a mission he is clearly struggling with as his temper often boils over, leaving him snarling almost like an animal. When we first see him, he is recruiting a young Seung Mi to retrieve the Princess Iron Fan from Hwayugi's prison, a tool he requires to put out a long-burning forest fire. Little does he know he is unwillingly setting in motion the events that free Hwayugi, earning him a burdensome housemate. Now, 25 years later, he is motivated by his dislike of Hwayugi and his desire for Seung Mi's blood. Mostly he just wants Hwayugi to stop hanging his coat on his bull statue. Lee Seung Gi is essentially playing a supernatural twist on himself with a smidge of ego and self-flattery thrown in for good measure. He's a popular singer with a band of loving fans whose energy he draws from. He has some powers and knowledge, which makes him useful to the other characters, but so far up to episode 2, he has yet to show his full potential and arc within the story. Anyone familiar with his previous work in dramas will be excited to see him develop throughout the show, as Seung Gi has a great sense for comedy and can't help but be cute. Lee L as Ma Ji-young. She only has a small part so far, but I couldn't help but mention Ma Ji-young. Assistant to Hwayugi, she's limited to a few lines per episode, but they're always amazing. Casually asking if her boss would like to eat Seung Mi or offering to murder people with the ease of someone offering to put the kettle on, she's one to watch for more great one-liners and hopefully a lot more. Hwayugi is a complete fantasy within the realms of the real world with several references to real Korean stars and TV shows. Of course, if you're familiar with the story of Journey to the West, then you will spend more time looking out for the original story elements than you will being surprised by them, but there is a fun twist round every corner to keep things fresh. Not for the faint at heart, this one has gone all out on the creepy spirits, shadow monsters, possessed dolls, children, and paintings. The wooden puppets especially were a terrifying treat, moving in a way that prompts both laughter and goosebumps. All of the lead characters are fun and exciting. The female lead has gumption, and it would be difficult not to empathize with her plight. The male lead is cocky and charming, and the two lead characters' gravitation towards each other is already showing. Nothing about this drama is ordinary, the special effects are on point, and the magical universe slowly developing before us is thrilling. Overall, I think Hwayugi is going to be a fun ride, so buckle up. Ms. West is an English teaching assistant with way too much time on her hands. When she's not watching dramas or shaking it to K-pop, she's studying everything Korean culture with a view to move out there someday soon.